Hey everybody, just getting set up. Let me know how I sound. Yeah, I'll be on in just a sec. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Scooba-doo-boop, boop, beep-a-doo. That's for all my my fellow aliens out there. Hey everybody, just sit. Hello! Hey everybody! Welcome to the live stream. I'm feeling marginally better. Well, I'm feeling a lot better actually. On Friday I was not feeling good. For people unaware, this was supposed to happen last week, but I got COVID. And I still kind of do. Also, I broke my glasses. Yeah, so I'm having like a pretty rough week. I also slept really weird last night on my neck, so I can't turn my neck very much either. So we're gonna do yeah, I'm basically like broken apart into a million different little pieces, but we're gonna do the best that we can today. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you guys so much for the well wishes and whatnot. I do appreciate it. Did I get new glasses? I did get new glasses, but they're not here yet. When I broke, so okay, so let me give you the story, all right? So I went to a bachelor party not last weekend, but the weekend before last. And it was so expensive. I broke my glasses and I got COVID. And I'm the only one that got really screwed over during this bachelor party. Everybody else did great, which is great. But I was also like, oh no. So the wedding is on Friday that I'm supposed to go to, and I'm still testing positive. Hopefully I don't test positive soon, because I feel fine. I felt fine since like Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Friday was a little rough, but I'm feeling a lot better now. Except for the neck. The neck is really bugging me. But that's okay. We'll be fine as long as I don't look left. I can look right, but I can't look left. So, first off, before we even get going, I want to do a quick shout out to Johnny. Thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Also, in this whole live stream, if you see me doing this, sorry, but also my neck hurts really bad, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Today we're going to be. Oh wait, let's switch the. Hold on. Boop. Boop. Okay. So today we're going to be continuing our volcano crochet along. We'll be going till about 3:30, so a couple hours. Oh, no audio? Can no one hear me? No, you can hear me. Vanessa can't hear me, but I think that she is alone in that. Let me know if that's true. By the way, hello to formerly known as Takoyaki and Femke and everybody else in the chat. Darkstorm, hello. Welcome. Sandal Soup. Let me know how I sound. Vanessa is having a hard time hearing us for some reason. Okay. So today we're going to be continuing to crochet. Okay. Hold on. Thank you, Cooper. Hold on, I'll get to that too. So today we're going to be continuing to crochet our volcano. I don't remember exactly where we left off. Cooper has been keeping track of our pattern. The plan being that we are going to be, we're making a volcano bag to house all of our dinosaurs. But you can see they're kind of in there already. What we've done so far is, let's take our guys out of here. We've basically made the base of our volcano. Let's get these guys. Let's put these guys over here. So we've made the base of our volcano. It's pretty simple. It's just like a big, large, flat base with a cardboard inside, and then I actually attached the cardboard to it using a little string there. I was gonna sew on the side of the cardboard to it, but I don't know if we really need to do that anymore. I don't know. We might end up doing it at the end. But we want to add eyes to it, a mouth, and we still need to crochet the rest of the volcano part. And then we also need to do the lava around the outside. So we actually have a lot to do. I don't think we'll be able to finish it in this live stream, but we'll try. If we can't, we can't. That's okay. Before we get going, let's talk about what you need if you want to crochet along with me. Right now, I'm going to be putting this pattern onto the website ASAP. Once this pattern is done, we'll put it on the website, and I'm going to kind of go through. If you watched the last live stream, I'm kind of like doing a tutorial, kind of, sort of, not really. I'm explaining the stitches as we go, but I'm not going into too much detail as I go. But we'll see. But before we get going, yeah, the materials you need. I'm using all worsted weight yarn and 100% wool today. I'm actually using worsted weight wool today because I want it to be somewhat flexible, and it just was the perfect color for me too. So we're going to be using a brown for the main part of the volcano. We're going to be using this red for the lava. I don't know how well that's coming off on camera, but it looks really good in person. And then we'll use some of this white yarn for the eyes, and we'll need some safety eyes for the eyes, of course, too. A little bit of black yarn for the mouth, stuff like that. We'll be using a size I9, 5.5 millimeter for the main yarn, and that's because I want it to be a little bit open, the stitches to be a little bit like bigger, you know. So I'm using a slightly larger crochet hook than I'm normally using. But I also have my normal crochet hook, my size G 4 millimeter, and that's going to be because this white yarn is slightly smaller than the brown. So, and I want it to be tighter stitches. So I'm going to use a slightly smaller hook for that. I need a pair of scissors, a darning needle, and the pattern. I'll be putting the pattern onto the website after the live stream, I'll probably just have it at clubcrochet.com/volcano. I assume it'll probably be there. But if you are curious, there should be a link in the description once the pattern is live. As far as the what I'm using for the pattern, I'm using the bag pattern that's currently on the website. You can find it, I think, by just going to clubcrochet.com/bag or /bell bag. I'm not 100% sure, but if you go to the website and you search bag, that's what I'm using as like the base of this design, kind of. Not really, but kind of. I have already altered it quite a lot, and I think there's going to be a lot of alterations continuing from that. But that is what I used as the base for the last video, and I'll probably still sort of be following that a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, every now and then my neck is like, If you'd like to support this channel, there are a few different ways you can do so. The first, easiest, cheapest, freest way is with by liking and subscribing down below. So like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss other videos, you know, all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's like a free easy way. If this video, I think we're at, I think we go back down, right? Because last time I said if we get 300 likes, we'll do a giveaway, but we didn't get 300 likes. So we go down. If this video gets 250 likes, we'll do a giveaway next live stream, which next live stream we'll be making, I think we'll be making a brontosaurus, I think. Or did we already make a brontosaurus this month or this year? Let me know. Do you remember us making a brontosaurus? I can't remember. Let me know. But I think we'll be making a brontosaurus next for our Club Crochet Pro membership. If you want to support monetarily, you can support. The best way to support monetarily is with a Club Crochet membership. Members get early access to future patterns, access to a whole library of tutorials and patterns, including all of our little dinosaurs. There's this one. This fella is brand new, the plesiosaur. I just put it onto the website yesterday or 2 days ago, I think. So it's brand spanking new. There's also an ankylosaurus. There's a bunch of them. I think there's over 200 different patterns, and I add new ones every single month. You can also get monthly kits mailed to your door with all the materials that you need to get whatever we're making next month. Next month's kit is going to be, well, you're going to be able to choose between making zombie and a Frankenstein or a little pumpkin. And I am currently working on a face for this pumpkin as well. But I actually just finished this 2 days ago just to like try out the base pattern. This is the base of this pattern was like a really old pattern of mine, but I've kind of spruced it up a little bit so you can make it without any sewing together. So it's actually made without any sewing, except for the leaf. The leaf is sewn on. But other than that, it's a no-sew pattern. Even this and the stem and the vine are all made in one piece. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's going to be this is going to be the beginner, well, yeah, it is a beginner kit. But there's also going to be the more advanced kit where you can choose between either making the pumpkin or you can make a zombie and a Frankenstein. So that's going to be coming ASAP. Sign up before the end of the month if you're interested in that. If you want to learn more, you can just go to clubcrochet.com for that. We're also going to be coming out with other patterns. Me and Johnny, who is actually in the chat and was the first person to tip, thank you again, Johnny, are going to be doing a collaboration pattern. I think, hopefully I can finish in time. I'm like obviously really behind schedule, but we're working on a big skull together. So using her pattern. It is her pattern, but I'm helping her out a little bit with it. Other ways you can support. There's you can purchase merch and kits in the store. There's things like bottle eyes, and you can tip if you're interested. By going to clubcrochet.com/tip, you can tip the channel. And if you tip for more than, what was it, 15? I think we said 15, right? If you tip for more than $15, we're gonna put out something on our little wall of stitches here. We're gonna try to fill this whole cabinet up with little amigurumi. And this is actually my office, so this is like in my office, and it'll always be here, which is really cool. And Cooper Thank you so much, Cooper, for your tip. Cooper tipped for $30. Hope you're doing better. I am. I'm doing marginally better. The neck is really the hard thing today, but you know, that's not COVID related, so that's great. And Cooper, you know what I'm gonna put out for you? Something way cool, because I woke up today. Hold on. I woke up today and I found out some really cool news. You just gotta find it. Hold on. Man, I should have got this out early. They're making, hold on. Did anybody else see the Nintendo announcement thing? Or is that just, am I just the nerd that watches the Nintendo stuff? Like the day it comes out. Because I was all about that today. I woke up this morning, I was like, hold on. Before I get out of bed, I gotta watch all the Nintendo news. They announced a bunch of games. And one game in particular that they announced, I have been waiting for a long, long time. And I'm super excited. Hold on. So we're going to put something out for Cooper, because I know Cooper's also a fan of these. And you get to name this, Cooper. They announced a brand new Pikmin. Pikmin 4 coming out next year. Super excited about that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Cooper. So, Cooper, if you would like to name... I don't think we've ever given this red Pikmin a name. This is the first Pikmin that I made. This is a rough draft pattern because I am a lazy bones that has not finished up the pattern yet. But this, obviously, now that the new Pikmin's been announced especially, I'm going to put more work into these patterns to make all the different kinds of Pikmin. Because I already have red, yellow, and blue Pikmin. And I made a purple and a white one. But I still need to make a black and a pink one. But anyhow, Cooper, this is out for you. If you would like to name our little Pikmin friend, you go for it. Also, oh, it's so perfect next to Sunshine. Let's see. Can we put it like... We'll have him like leaning with Sunshine like that. Oh my god, he even stands there perfectly. Can you get a good view of that? I think... Oh man, we need a better... I really need to get that camera situation figured out. How would I do that? Maybe if I hang it from the ceiling, I can get like a camera that's right in there for you guys. That'd be really cool. Okay, well that's out for you, Cooper. If you got a name for it, let me know. I will put a little name tag next to it too. Ooh, I looked left really fast and that was a bad move. All right, let's go back to the hands. Also, quick. Oh, Tom. Oh, Tom. Yes, I think it is. I think it is. Tom supports and says my condolences on COVID. But oh, first off, thank you so much, Tina. Tina Jack Gurgle. What a great name. Thank you for your support, Tina. And Tom supports for another 15. So let's get our Yeti friend out here. If I can find him. Oh, here he is. Of course I can find him. He's always ready to rock and roll. Tom, thank you. So Yancey, this is Yancey the Yeti, and Yancey does have a name, but, you know what? We can give it a middle name if you'd like, Tom. I'm thinking we just name him Tom. Yancey, Tom, the Yeti. Last name, the Yeti. It's one word. We'll go ahead and put, Yancey, Tom, the Yeti right here. And I'll get the name tags soon. And Cooper is contemplating our red Pikmin's name. Perfect. That's great. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. It has been a pretty hard couple of weeks, so it means a lot. Thank you. All right. Let's get crocheting because we got a lot of work to do today. And if you have any questions as we're going, please let me know. Ooh. Okay, wait. Let's have a little bit of coffee first, too. I just started having coffee again, too. I have been coffee free for a while, which has been pretty nice. Okay. Ooh. Let's get this out of the way. I think we're going to start. And now, Cooper, I don't remember where we left off. But I was thinking maybe what you could do is, I know you've been jotting down the pattern as we're going. I was hoping maybe you could put it into a Google document so I could keep track of it while we go. And you could maybe just share that Google Doc with me. That'd be pretty cool. And quick thank you again to Cooper. Cooper, you are incredible, invaluable. Thank you so much for all your help on these live streams. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so last time, let's see, I'm gonna count back. We did we did a decrease and then 2 rounds of single crochets. So we were kind of like, I think we're trying to, if I remember correctly, I think we're trying to like bring it down to like this big, probably. To about like this big, this far up. So we still have about half of the height left to go and about half of the width to just decrease it by. So I think we should do, let's see, do we want to decrease it ever? Yeah, okay, we'll do a round of decreasing. So last time we did 2 rounds of single crochets after a round of decreasing. I don't remember how many stitches we are in, oh, there we go. Cooper's on it. Cooper says we're on round 23 with 66 stitches left. Cool. So we have 66 stitches. We need to decrease it down 6 more, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to look for where I decreased in the last time and find out where those are and decrease it again there. So it looks like we got one right here. Okay, so let's count it there. I think we did, it's been like 2 weeks now, so, oh, let's count it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we should do a round of just single crochets first. 7, 8, of course 9. It would be 10, 9 single crochets and then a decrease. Let's see, do we want to do that though or not? Do we want to decrease it further now? And this is always the contemplation that I have when I'm doing patterns, like, when do I decrease? Do I decrease now or do I decrease later? Yeah, okay, fine. Let's decrease it down to 60. We're going to do it. So that's going to be 9 single crochets and then an invisible decrease. And we're going to repeat that 10 times, or 6 times total, to go down from 66 stitches down to 60 stitches for around 24, I believe. Cool. Oh, this is Alaya. Hello, Alaya. Low-key Alaya. Johnny is making a teddy bear for their grandma. That is a-okay, Johnny. I'll talk to the chat while you're not there. What's everybody else making? Anybody else crocheting today? Yeah, my neck is killing me though. I can look like kind of to the right. I just took some pain meds for it, but we'll see how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alia. All right. Hello, Alia. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. Oh, dude, Corsi. Corsi says, I've been crocheting for 6 months, and thanks for all the tutorials. Learn to identify the patterns and replicate them by just looking at them for a moment. That is a great way to learn, too. That, like, if you're that far along, like, that is a very, very cool talent to have. Fruity the Frog's making 20 apple keychains. That's a lot of apple keychains. Oh, Angel! Okay, so Angel was the winner of Buttercup, but now known as Butterscotch. They have renamed it to Butterscotch, and they have the full right to do so. Oh, you're gonna start animating them. That's so cool. Darkstorm's making a baby rattle. Oh, that's cool. What a cool idea. I've never thought of doing that. That's a fun idea. You know, I always think I'm not a dad yet, but one day, hopefully, I will be. And I bet you it really changes my designs. Once I have a kid, I bet you I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make all the baby stuff in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a decrease. I'm actually pretty excited for that stage of my life eventually. I kind of think I'm closer than I've ever been, being 30 and all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and then our decrease. Noise. I'm slightly afraid that we're decreasing it too quickly, but we'll just do a couple more rounds of single crochets after this and hope that it is not a problem. I mean, you know, worst case scenario, we just do more single crochets. No kids yet, Belle. No kids yet. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spoil my children. I'm sure I will. If my parents don't get to them first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9. But yeah, it's been a slow little recovery here from that. Isn't Jimbo my kid? Jimbo is my kid. Yeah, that's a good point. Jimbo does get a lot of toys. Jimbo is asleep on the couch right now. There's a perfect timing. I was like, oh my god, he's asleep. Go, 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 live stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be the end of that round. And yeah, we'll go ahead and mark that end of that round. Alright, so next, I think we're just going to do a couple rounds of single crochets. Now, I'm going to do a couple more rounds of single crochets, and then we might, like, switch it up so it's not just so boring, just continuously crocheting the same thing. We'll start making the eyes maybe after a couple rounds. How is Jules doing? I know who you are, Aliyah. How is Jules doing? Jules is doing okay. She's actually in San Francisco right now. She went to San Francisco for work. Right before I got home from my trip. And so when I found out that I had COVID, I told her, stay up there. She's staying with her parents, so I said, stay up there until I test negative, so that way I don't accidentally give you COVID. So hopefully we can get through all this without her ever getting COVID. That would be pretty cool, honestly. That would be pretty awesome. I agree. Yes, Johnny, you don't need kids to love to crochet toys. Toys are cool in general. Yeah, I've been doing just fine crocheting without kids, so who needs them? Yes. Oh my gosh. I hope my kid wants to crochet. That would be pretty dope. I would be very into that. But, you know, I'll probably get pretty I'll somehow get unlucky and my kid will be really into sports and I'll be like, what? Why? What did I do wrong? Yeah, I just don't want Jules getting sick, but I do feel really bad. She really, you know, she misses home, she misses the kitties. But I really just don't want her to get sick. That'd be really nice if she never got COVID. Be pretty nice. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, my kid will prefer knitting. No child of mine's gonna want to knit. I'll tell you right now. That would be funny though. Or they like quilting. I'm like, what? Quilting? What did I do wrong? Sorry I kept changing the time of this live stream, by the way. I mean, at first the change was because of COVID, you know, like I needed to change it to push it back. And then I was going to do it today starting at 3, but I have Dungeons and Dragons today and I have, look at my freaking, okay, so look at my nerdy classes talking about how I
actually have to play Dungeons and Dragons later, and so I had to move the live stream slightly earlier so that I could meet my Dungeons and Dragons group.
No, but it's true. It's true, I did. Oh my god, can I tell you about my character? Have I told you about my character for this game? I don't think I have. It's been a long time since I played D&D. I used to play it when I was in high school and just starting college, a lot. I used to play in LA with some friends, but I hadn't played in a long time. And finally, Jules had been playing in a group online for a long time, and they're cool, very very cool group. And they needed a new player, and I was like, oh, can I play? And so Jules and I designed two characters together. I might have already told you all about this. I know I do look like Harry Potter right now, except I need a Hermione to fix my glasses. So my character is Jules's character is named Kaimana, and she is a water genasi. She's basically like a water person, but is human. She's not made of water, but she kind of like her hair looks like it's flowing in water all the time and stuff. Anyhow, she has a little teddy bear. It's not a teddy bear. It's a little stuffed bunny rabbit that when she was a kid, it was like her favorite toy. And then she was given powers by a god, but so that she does her job right, the god took her her stuffed bunny rabbit and gave it sentient life to watch over her. And that's me. My character's name is Bun Bun, and he talks like this. Hey, I'm Bun Bun. And he is he's the best. I love him so much. He is super cool. He's a warlock, and he's just this like little tiny bunny. Here, I actually have him like, I've started crocheting him actually. This is what this is his body. Kind of see how he's looking, how big. And this is supposed to be life size, so he's supposed to be really tiny. And I don't know if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons before, but if you have played Dungeons and Dragons, I have a move called Mage Hand, which is like, it's called a cantrip in Dungeons and Dragons, which means that you can like use it whenever you want, basically. And what it does is you create like basically a floating hand that you can look like whatever you want it to, that can like hold on to things and stuff like that. But because I am so tiny, I can actually use my my mage hand as a mount. I can turn it into like a little airplane, and I fly around and stuff like that. It's great. It was it's it's super fun. It's super funny. I turn into little cars and I'm like just driving around. D&D is Dungeons and Dragons. It's basically a fantasy role-playing game where you play with a bunch of other people and you kind of like tell a story together. It's really cool, Alaya. You got to check it out. It's really, really cool. Okay. I did my 2 rounds of single crochets. Do we want to keep it with 2 rounds or not? If we want it to be about that tall, I mean, that seems like a reasonable height, right? And we want it to be about that big. We probably have about 4 more rounds of decreasing, I would say. 4 more rounds of decreasing, and we want to be about double this height. So how far have we gone? We've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let's say like we want to do at least 13 more rounds. Okay, if we want to do 13 more rounds with 4 decreases split between them, how often do we want to decrease? We want to decrease about every 3 rounds, right? So we would do decrease and then 2 rounds of single crochets, decrease, 2 rounds of single crochets, decrease, 2 rounds, decrease, 2 rounds. Okay, so yeah, every 2 rounds, right? I think that's right. So I think we can decrease. I guess so. Because right now we're at about this kind of, about like a, let's see, what's our angle looking like? Looks like, yeah, it looks like a good angle. All right, we'll do 1 more round of decreasing and 2 rounds of single crochets, and then we'll continue from there. So, by the way, let's see. I don't know what round we're on. I think we did that was round 20. I think Cooper said it was around 23 was where we started today. So we did 24, 25, 26. Okay, so we're going to do, this next round, we're going to do another round of decreasing. So we want to do 8 single crochets and then decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoopsies, 7, 8, and then a round of decreasing. There we go. Okay, and then we'll repeat that 6 times total. I think that, oh man, I looked left. I looked left like a goof. So I'm on a I'm on the special medication for COVID. And it tastes so gross. Today was the last of my medication. So I'm super excited not to have to take it anymore. But I did take it like right before the live stream, and oh my gosh, it is so nasty. It tastes like metal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8. And then decrease. Just sent over the Google Doc. Awesome. Thank you. You know what? I'll go ahead and I'm going to open it on my phone so that I can look at it while I'm going, just to like see where I've been and stuff like that. it is. Oh wait. Oh, did you email it? Probably emailed it. There it is. More water, 5 me. Awesome. Oh man, you even changed up the styling. Good job, Cooper. Cooper's incredible. Yeah. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me. It looks... Oh, God. Amazing. Amazing. Is it liquid? Oh, the medicine? No, they're pills. They're pills, but they just make your mouth taste like metal, like consistently. It's super gross. Johnny's having a difficult time right now typing. You're not supposed to be typing. You're supposed to be crocheting. I thought you were making something. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have a hard time talking in the chat, and then you're just like, wait, actually, I want to talk to the chat. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then a decrease. How did I come up with the name Club Crochet? That's a good question. I came up with the name Club Crochet. I started Club Crochet as on my other channel, Louie's Loops. It was like a my other channel, Louie's Loops, is like more of like me as an artist. So I don't just I'm trying to like make it into like, oh, I don't just do crochet, but it was mostly crochet. And I moved on. So while I was doing that, I had a Patreon on Louie's Loops, and with that Patreon you could support for like a certain amount of money and you get patterns very, very similar to how Club Crochet works, kind of. But then I was like, I called it Club Crochet, I think, because it was just like, you know, an alliteration, a good name, and I wanted it to be part of a club where people could actually like crochet their own patterns and all this other stuff. And then I was like, you know what, let's see if that website's available. And I looked up clubcrochet.com, and I was like, oh my gosh, no one owns clubcrochet.com. Buy it now. And so then I bought it, and yeah, one thing led to another, and there it is. I buy a lot of URLs. I own a lot of different websites. Whenever I come up with like a fun idea for a website, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna buy that website. So I own things like, I own thegoblinoids.com, I own amigurumi101.com, I own pocketpatterns.com, geekystickers.com. I just own all these different websites that I'm just like, ooh, I want that website, ooh, I want that website. I don't know what I'm ever gonna do with them. But you know, some of them I actually do things with, like thegoblinoids.com redirects to my Goblinoids ebook. So it's kind of cool. All right, so there's my round of decreasing. I'm gonna pull up the stitch marker here, and then just do a round of single crochets. And we're gonna just do 2 rounds of single crochets, and then we're gonna move on to making the eyes, because we need some variety in here. We need to change things up. I don't think we're gonna sew on the eyes right away, but you know, we just need to change things up. Have I been playing Splatoon 3? Not yet. I want to buy it physical. I want to buy the physical game, and I haven't been able to like leave my house because I have COVID, because I'm testing positive. So I just don't want to go anywhere. You know, I don't want to accidentally give COVID to anybody. So I've just been staying at home, and I didn't really want to order it online. I just want to go to Target and then buy it physical and then play it. So once I'm this weekend, I'm going to that wedding, hopefully, as long as I'm testing negative. And after the wedding, I am totally gonna get it. I really want to get it because I think Jules will really like it too. So I really want to get it very, very badly. I'm so excited. I love Splatoon 2. That game was so great. I was really into it for a long time. And then I got obsessed with Super Smash Brothers. And I kind of need something else other than Super Smash Brothers because I'm like, I just can't. I can't keep up. I mean, like, I'm really, really good at it, but it's like taking over my life, you know? So I need to take a break. So I'm looking for a new competitive game. So Splatoon should be perfect for that. I'm also really excited because they just announced a bunch of different games for the Switch today, and the new Zelda's coming out in May. It's too far away. But before then, they've got a new what's that game called? It's called like The Two of Us or something. You play as like these two dolls, and it's like a co-op game. I'm really excited about that to play with Jules. Anybody else? Anybody been playing Splatoon 3 out there? Takayaki, you're heading out already? Okay, well, thanks so much for joining. See you soon. I think next live stream will be next Thursday at 3 p.m. I think we're going to stick to that schedule as I can. So look for it about then. It Takes Two. That's what it's named. Thank you, Johnny. So good. Yeah, I really wanna get the new Splatoon. I like it. The Amaze feed has it and it says it's so fun. What is Splatoon 3? Splatoon 3, so Splatoon is a game on the Switch. It is a game where you play as like these, they call them squid kids or just squids. I don't know, but they're basically little kids that can turn into squids and shoot. They shoot ink out of little guns, and then they can like swim in their ink. And so the game basically is like a shooter game where you, instead of trying to like kill everybody, you are trying to cover the map as much as you can with your team's color of ink, and then whoever has the most ink on the board at the end of the game wins. It looks really, it's super duper fun, and then there's also other modes of it, and it's really cool. You should check it out. It is a very unique game. And yeah, I'm excited to play the third one. I don't think there's that much different between the third one and the second one as far as like, I mean, there's a few different things, but it's more like just, you know, more people will play it again. There's a few different things that have changed. Of course, there's going to be like there's a single player mode, and like different kinds of games for it. So yeah, should be cool. I'm really excited. I really liked Salmon Run on the game, which was a mode on the game where you would run around and collect salmon eggs with like a little team of characters. So it wasn't like one team versus another team. It was like your team against like just trying to collect as many salmon eggs as you could. That one was really, I liked that mode a lot. And so I think they brought that back, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, I'm excited about the game. I think it's going to be cool. All right. I have finished up another 2 rounds of single crochets. Looking pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Let's play around. Let's make some, ouch. my head. Okay, we're gonna do white yarn now. Let's make some eyeballs. Now I think I'm just going to use some smaller, a smaller crochet hook here for this. We're going to be making some eyes. This part is not going to be completely necessary. If you don't want to add eyes to your, if you don't want to add eyes to your Volcano, you don't have to, obviously, but I do. We're looking to make it look kind of like, where did I put that, actually? Ooh! I don't know where I put the, our design that we're trying to make it look like. Well, you can kind of see it in the corner there. I swear I saw it earlier, though. Oh, well. It's somewhere. God, all I want to do is crack my neck, but I just can't. Like, oh, it hurts too bad. Can't do it. Oh, well. Okay, so we're going to make some eyes. The eyes are going to be really not too complicated. What we're going to do is we're just going to start with a magic loop. I'm going to go ahead and zoom a little bit here. And we're going to be using a slightly smaller crochet hook, like I said, to just not... well, let's zoom out just a little bit more than that. Yeah. We'll go like, darken it just a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we're going to be using a slightly smaller crochet hook. Like I said, this isn't really necessary. It's just going to make it so that our stitches are a little bit smaller, so that there's less holes in the stitches, which I think will look really nice for the eyes because it'll just be a little tighter. So what we're going to start with is a magic loop, which we already did for this guy here. And if you want a tutorial for magic loop, I do have one on the website. I think you can just go to clubcrochet.com/magicloop. And we're going to start by just doing 6 single crochets into the magic loop. And we're going to keep increasing it bigger and bigger until we like the size. And then we're just going to do single crochets so to give it some depth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to do 6 single crochets into the magic loop. And then into each stitch around. Should I do a stitch marker? Probably. Let's get some yarn of a different color. Okay, I'm going to use a different color here as our stitch marker. If this is for the future people that are watching and want to crochet this with me. Okay. So we did 6 single crochets into the magic loop. Next, I'm going to do an increase into every stitch all the way around. And we're going to start in this first one here. And then as I go around, I'm also going to work around this tail end for just a few stitches to keep it locked into place so that we don't have to worry about it coming undone at all. We're just going to put an increase in each stitch around. So 2 single crochets into all the stitches. And that's going to bring us up from 6 stitches to 12 stitches for the eyes. So 1, 2, we'll do one more increase here, 1, 2, and then after that second increase, I'm just going to let this float, and we'll just ignore it. Oop. There we go. How we doing? Hello, future peoples. Yeah. All right. And I think we're going to end up using a slightly larger eyeball for the center of this eye eventually too, but we'll see how that works. Okay, so that increased it up. We're going to pull our stitch marker up. We're going to increase it again. We're going to go from 12. You should have 12 stitches by the end of that round. We're going to go up to 18 stitches now. And for 18, we're going to do a single crochet into the first one and then an increase into the next and repeat that all the way till we get to the end. And that's going to bring us up to 18 stitches. Hello, Chirp a Little in the chat. How you doing? The Coraline book is 20 years old, apparently. Whoa, that's crazy. I love Coraline. That is super cool. Yeah, Neil Gaiman. Big fan of Neil Gaiman. If you haven't yet, check out the Sandman show on Netflix. It's very cool. Is there a reason? Okay, now I don't know if everybody's is like this, but for some reason... Huh. Whoa, that's super weird. I got this weird glitch on my iPad right now for the chat, where the chat, certain replies are white, and then other replies are not. Super weird. All right, so we're almost done with this round. Now we have, there we go. So that's round 3. We've got up to 18 stitches now. It's pretty good. Pull it a little tighter. Pull our stitch marker down. And we're going to keep increasing it up. I think we want it to be just a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more round of increases. So for this next round, we're going to do 2 single crochets. 1, 2, and then our increase. 3 and 4 in the same stitch. And then we're going to do that 6 times around, going all the way around, which will increase us up to 24 stitches around. And I think this might be big enough for our eye. But if you want to make it bigger, you can just do another round where it's 3 single crochets and then an increase, and you can keep increasing it that way. When is the raptor pattern going to be on the website? ASAP. I wanted to get it done this week, but you know, with COVID and everything, I got pushed back a little bit. So probably within a week it'll be on the website. Yeah, so raptor pattern's coming out soon, I hope. Other question. Oh, low-key, Aaliyah. Thank you for teaching this. You're journaling your way through crochet. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the last of our new dinosaurs, the raptor, should be done ASAP. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. I'm also in the middle of redoing, not really redoing, but like kind of redoing the Triceratops and the T-Rex and the Brontosaurus pattern and the Stegosaurus pattern. So I'm re-recording them. I'm redoing the PDFs to include some new instructions and stuff like that. Okay, so this looks like, I think, big enough. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to do a round of just single crochets all the way around after that. So let's try just one round of just single crochets. We might end up doing 2, maybe even 3 rounds of single crochets, but let's start with just 1. And yes, like Cooper said, the raptor pattern is currently in the rough drafts on the website. So if you have a membership, you actually do have access to the rough draft version of the raptor pattern, and it's pretty close to what the final pattern is going to be. There's a few different things I'm changing, but it's nothing really drastic. Ooh, will I do a pterosaur? I don't know what that is. Let's look that up. What is that dinosaur? PT. A pterosaur. You talking about a pterodactyl? I don't know what the difference between a pterosaur, pterosaur. Isn't that the same as a? It's just like a really big pterodactyl. Because we did a pterodactyl. That was our last. That was last month's pattern. We did a pterodactyl and an ankylosaur, or a pteranodon. What's a pteranodon? Oh, it's another pterodactyl. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to do another pterodactyl or like similar pterodactyl. I think if I'm going to do a new dinosaur after, it'll be probably a I'm thinking a build dinosaur, I don't know what they're called though, but you know, like Ducky from Land Before Time. Okay, so I think that's probably pretty good. Do we like how far out that is? Do we want it to be? Do we want it to have more depth? I say yeah. I think we want it to be just a little bit more depth. Because right now, yeah, let's do one more round of single crochets. Yeah, well, I don't have a pteranodon, but I do have a pterodactyl. Here's the pterodactyl for you, Angel. And I think you could make it, I mean, if you wanted to make it gigantinormous, you totally could. By making it either with blanket yarn or doubling up the yarn and using a larger crochet hook. But yeah, this is what the pterodactyl looks like. Okay, so we're doing one more round of single crochets to see how that looks. And then I think the eyes, that's going to be the pattern for the eyes. And we're going to go ahead and put an eyeball in there. Ooh, okay, leaf sauce. Good question, leaf sauce. Let me finish this eye, and then I will, I'd be happy to answer that. But yeah, leaf sauce has a question about back pain and remedies. I had really bad back pain late last year, early this year, so I do have some remedies. It's mostly yoga related though. Okay. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be enough to have a really nice buggy looking, not like buggy, but you know, I want it to be very cartoony. Out. That's pretty good. Big eye. Big eye. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for the eyes. To finish up the eye, I'm just going to do a slip stitch into the next stitch. And then cut the yarn. You want a pretty long end. Maybe about like that long. Like that. And we'll just pull it all the way through. Okay, and then we'll pull the stitch marker out. And then let's add an eyeball into it. Now, we can try an 8mm eye. I have a strong feeling that we're going to want bigger than 8mm though. So let's start with an 8mm and see how that looks. I have a feeling this is just going to be too small though. Yeah, he looks scared. He looks like he's like, if I did this eye, it'd look like he was like, oopsies, I accidentally exploded. My bad. No, we want bigger. We want a bigger eye. Let's try, we'll go with a 10mm, which I think is this big. Let's compare it to the 8. Okay, if this was 8, I believe that, yeah, that should be 10. Yeah, see, it's a little bit bigger. 10 might not even be big enough, though. Yeah, 10 is still pretty small. Let's do bigger than 10. Okay. Bigger than 10. Let's try, I think this is going to be 12 millimeter. Let's try a 12 millimeter eye. It's going to be this one. Ooh, that might even be bigger than 12. I don't know how big that is. Maybe 14. Let's try it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I like that eye. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do whatever this size is. Let's get a ruler and measure it. I think I got a ruler right here. Go with the 10. Always gotta remember to put it back in the right same spot. Same spot. Okay, so this is gonna be size. Looks like that's a whole. Okay, so that's 12, maybe 12. But this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, I think this is about 12. Okay, so about 12 millimeter eyes should work. So we're gonna do that. And I think, yeah, I think that's a good size for the eyes. Like that. And then we're also gonna try to do eyebrows, I think, for it. He still looks very surprised, which I think the eyebrows will fix a lot. But we'll do the eyebrows later on in the video. So let's go ahead and keep working on the, let's do another few rounds of Volcano, and then we'll do the second of the eyes. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're rocking and rolling, guys. We still got an hour left of the live stream. And this is another quick shout out. If you like this video, prove it. Like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hopefully, by the way, by the next live stream, we should be doing a new contest for Club Crochet, a new Club Crochet challenge, which is gonna be ghosts and ghouls, I think is what we're gonna do. So the idea, now don't hold me to this because I might change my mind, but I think what the challenge is gonna be is everybody crochets a ghost or ghoul, and then posts a picture on the Discord channel, and then we vote on our favorite ghost or ghoul. And you're welcome to use patterns from Club Crochet library or make your own pattern or whatever you want to do, but whatever it is, it should probably be dressed up for Halloween or something like that. I think that would be fun. Did I did not do a decrease over here. Let's go back. Okay, so this round we're doing a decrease, by the way. Sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier. We want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets, and then an invisible decrease repeated 6 times total to go down to 42 stitches around. So that is what this round is. 5, 6, 7, and then decrease it down. But yeah, I will let you know more about that challenge next live stream. 2, 5, 6. Can we use, Sunshine says, could we use a dressed up gnome for that challenge? I mean, perhaps, as long as it meets the criteria of looking at least like a ghost. Maybe your gnome is dressed as a ghost. I don't know. I don't know. But the gist of the challenge is going to be, we're going to choose our top 4 and then vote on it as a community of what is our favorite. 4, 5. Oh, this is not going to be 42 stitches around. This is going to be bigger. It's going to be 48, I think. Is it going to be on Discord? Yeah, I think we might do Discord and Instagram. I'm not sure yet. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do it just yet. But Discord's been doing their own like unofficial Club Crochet challenge last month for sunflowers, which was way cool. Someone actually made Sunshine, the sunflower dude. All right, see you later, Divine Rose Knight. Thanks for joining. 2, 6, 7, and then our decrease. There we go. All right. Next, we want to do 2 rounds of just single crochets. At least 2 rounds. We might do more. We might start stretching it up a little bit higher now that we're closer to the top. Because we do want it to be big enough where we can at least fit our, like that thick is the thickest we want it to be. Big enough for our hand to fit in there so we can grab out dinosaurs and stuff. And it's currently definitely not tall enough. So we need it to be a little taller. We'll see. Let's see how this round looks after doing 2 rounds of single crochets of it. We're speed running it too, which is nice. Can you see the blue puppet again? Bluey? Sure. Where is Bluey? Yes, you can, if I can find him. Oh, here he is. This is Bluey. Hello. I don't know what Bluey talks like. I think he kind of talks like this, because he's kind of got like eyes that are like tired, man. You know? Yeah, you know. Nice. What's really cool, he is actually 100% crocheted, except for the mouth. The mouth is made out of felt, but it is all crochet. You know, here, if you look at the very edge of it, you can kind of see how it's crocheted. It's all crochet on the inside too. Basically what I did with it is I used this really fuzzy blue yarn, and then I held together it with this dark blue cotton yarn at the same time, and I crocheted it all together. And then, so what I did was I built like the internal puppet part, which is like, Bluey scares you. That's funny. You can't really see it on the inside, but well, maybe you can actually. Maybe if I do it over here, full screen. This is the first puppet I ever made. You can kind of see, right there, maybe. No, you can't really see in there. But it's got like a felt inside it. Like a strong felt that I cut and I glued together to be the shape of the puppet. It's actually too strong. It's kind of like it can get kind of exhausting to open and close the mouth over and over and over again, because it's just like there's like I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds of like pushback. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of hard to do, but it's cool. Each way to cool. So I think I can't remember exactly how I made it, I think I made it, and then I made the internal puppet part first. And then after that, I crocheted the body around that puppet part, and then I glued it to it. And then I maybe made the mouth. I can't remember actually how I made it. It's been so long. I mean, I made that in probably 2015, 2014. So quite a while. FIFO TV, hello. How are you doing? Is Bluey older than Jack? Yes, definitely. Way older. A couple years at least. At least like 3 or 4 years older. And Bluey is spelled B-L-O-U-I-E. Bluey. Like Louie, but with a B. And normally he has a beanie on.
Just like me.
Yeah, I used to wear a lot more beanies than I do now. Because it's kind of hot down here, but... Oh, Laura asks, do you think a tutorial for your dragon pattern will be posted on YouTube at some point? My brother asked for one for his D&D campaign. No. The answer is probably not on YouTube. There is a YouTube video for it. There's a video tutorial for that dragon. But I have to make some patterns available for purchase or with a membership. But if you want to get it, all you need is a Club Crochet membership, and you can get a free trial by just going to clubcrochet.com, and then you can access the video tutorial for it. There's a full-length video tutorial for it. Or you could purchase it, and it would be a really cool way to support the channel. And it's only a couple bucks. I think it's only $3 or $3 or $4. So it's not really that expensive, and honestly, it's a really nice way to support this channel. If you really like what's going on this channel, I'd hope that you'd help support at least a little bit. Hey, Kat, how are you? Me and Kat and someone else. Is it Angel? No, a different Angel, I think. We play Pikmin Go together, actually. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, you can easily... I think you can go to just clubcrochet.com/dragon, and it should take you there. Oh, Angel. Oh my gosh, Angel. You are behind times, dude. Angel asked if we can make a alien or a spaceship. Heck yeah, we already have made an alien and a spaceship. We made an alien that rides in a spaceship. And you can take the spaceship in and out. I think just go to clubcrochet.com/spaceship probably. Or alien. I'd show you, but I can't. Because I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's actually 2 spaceships. Here's the bigger spaceship, and here's a little tiny version of the spaceship. And the spaceship actually goes inside out like this. And then there's this alien with one eye. Kind of looks like the brain slug from Futurama, and it goes right in there, and it can ride in the spaceship. Yeah. And this is actually made with, this is glow in the dark yarn too. So if I turn the lights off, I don't think you'll be able to see it on screen, but I can try. You can't see it, but it's glow in the dark yarn. You can see it not on the camera, but it's been sitting in a box for a long time, so it doesn't have that sunlight yet. Okay, so this round, I think we're going to do 3 rounds of single crochets instead of 2 now, because I think I want it to be just a little bit taller, because I want it to get about that big. So yeah, we're going to change it up to 3 rounds of single crochets here, Cooper. So we are currently at, I think we're still at 48 stitches or something, and we're gonna do, instead of doing 2 rounds of single crochets, we're doing 3 rounds now. I'm doing an additional round of single crochets. I do have a pattern to make those spaceships. It's in the library. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got so many patterns there. I've been doing this for. We're actually going to be celebrating, I think, our 5 or 6 year anniversary on. I think 6 years actually. 6-year anniversary in November, so that's kind of cool. Our birthday. What yarn do I use for my plushies? Good question. You predicted that. Thank you, Cooper. What yarn do we use for our plushies? I switch it up a lot. I usually like to use 100% cotton yarn. Good brands are Lily Sugar and Cream yarn I really like. There's some good Lion brand yarns. There's Bernat cotton. That's a good cotton yarn. That's what I usually like using for my regular plushies. The reason is because it makes really clean looking stitches. There's a lot of colors available. It's pretty cheap and a lot better for the environment than acrylic yarn. And it just like looks a lot better than acrylic yarn. I'm not a big fan of using acrylic yarn if I can avoid it. And then I also like using 100% wool for the same kind of reasons. I think it looks really good. And that's if I need it to be like a softer, squishier yarn. Like this, what I'm using right now, I think is Wool Ease by Lion brand. Maybe. I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's Lion brand, Wool Ease. So, yeah. Oh, congratulations, Kat. Your nephew was just born this morning. Oh my god, that's awesome. All right. There's our 3 rounds of single crochets. Yeah, it's starting to get up there for sure. That's looking really good. That's looking really, really good. Okay. And let's put an eye just to like see. Ooh, that eye might be even just a little big, but what do you think? Do we think this eye is too big, or do we like the size of these eyes? If I do another one. Here's a better look from the side. I mean, it's gonna have an eyebrow that will probably go like that. Imagine my thumb is the eyebrow. You know? Let me see, where is the image? They're really nice. Oh, here it is. The eyes are a lot bigger than the picture I did was. Because this is what we're working off of. Cat likes the eyes though. I mean, it's almost like the same size as the drawing, which is kind of cool. Hey Casey, thanks for joining still. I really appreciate it. The eye more to the side. Yeah, it'll be like this. Here, let's go ahead and just stuff it with all these little ends just to get an idea of what it looks like without the ends on it. And here, we'll pin it. Ooh, we got a little Animal Crossing. So it'll be like that. Kinda. I'm kind of starting to think that's too big. No? Casey likes the eye. Okay. Big old volcano eyes. And then like the mouth be like here over to like maybe right here. And then the other eye will be on the almost the opposite side of the head. Like over here. What do you think? Why don't we, how about this? Zoe thinks it's too big. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make a second eye, same size eye. Actually, you know what? We're going to make a second eye smaller and compare and contrast. Because Sunshine agrees that it's too big. So let's make another eye and we'll make it smaller. We're going to use the same size eyeball though. And Jimbo wants to say hi soon. Okay, so this time for the eye, we're going to only make it 18. I think what I did last time was 24. So this time we're going to make it we're going to make it slightly smaller. Oh, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah, and if we need to, we'll just frog some of the rounds of the eyes. So we're going to make it smaller, but pretty much the same pattern. It's just we're going to stop when it gets to 18 stitches instead of going to 24. And I'm not going to use a stitch marker. Oopsies. Okay, so I've increased up to 12. One, two. Okay. Three. Okay, so I think this is as big as we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, and we'll also try to make it so the eye is a little wonky and see how that looks. Like how someone said to make it more wonky, and I think that's an accurate, because that's what we have on the drawing is we had a wonky eye. They were both looking outwards. One, 2, 3. Yeah, so pretty significantly smaller. And now I'm just going to do, now that I have it the right size, I've had 18 stitches around, I'm just going to do a round of just single crochets. Bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, ba. Gotta love Yoshi. Yes, 5 Worlds Explorer. Yeah, definitely. If I don't finish this live stream, I definitely want to finish it next live stream. Yeah, I'd really rather this not be a 3-parter. I mean a 4-parter. But I'm okay with a 3-parter. And I think we'll just do 1 round of single crochets around. So you can see how much smaller this eye is. It might be kind of funny to have 2 different weird eyes. But yeah, I kind of think this might be better. Okay, let's put this in here. We'll try it slightly off to the side, like right over here. You know, and it'll be like looking outwards and up, like that. Or like this. So, I'm gonna do a slip stitch here and we're gonna see how this looks. Cut this. Worst case, we make an eye that we can't use, but that's alright. Okay. So the first question I have, actually we should ask, maybe we should ask the chat. Maybe we should ask the chat. Okay. So we got the slightly, Okay, the yarn's being weird, but pretend that yarn isn't there. I'll hold on to it. So there's the two different size eyes. Eyes? Yeah, sure. So here's the two different size eyes. I think smaller is better. Yeah, we're gonna make them smaller, and I like it on the out. I like it looking out a little bit. So we're gonna frog this one. Okay, yeah, I'll make a poll. I'll make a poll. But I'm pretty sure I like the small ones. There you go. Poll has been asked. I definitely think we're gonna go with the wonky out, right? But maybe we have different size. Maybe we have a different size eyeball itself. Iris. So let's maybe I'm just gonna make another eye instead of just frogging that one, because it was really quick. It's not like it took that long. So let's just do one more eye here. And then we'll look at different sizes of the iris too, because we might want to do bigger irises or smaller ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make it real quick. Whew. I got a fly. I don't know where it went. Yeah, there's definitely nothing wrong with liking the bigger eye. You are welcome to like whatever you like. Now we could do really tiny eyes. No. Absolutely not. We are not doing these little eyes. I think we're going to be able to do at least one more round of decreasing on the volcano before we call it today. We have another about 30 minutes. We'll do a round of just single crochets. Quick and easy eyeballs. Okay. Almost there. All right. Slip stitch here. Okay. Another eye. Okay, so we made another small one. Hopefully that's what you guys are voting on. And let's look at different size iris. So I think this is a 10 millimeter. And yeah, we'll go out a little bit with it. Okay. Do we like Oh, I think I like the small one actually. I don't know. Can't really tell very much. Okay, but let's look at. So the poll was. Okay, so people voted on the small eye. Okay, we kind of assumed that was going to happen. Let's look at different size eyeballs now. So we have, I believe, 8mm. Let's measure this. Or 10mm, rather. Maybe 8. Yeah, it's only 8. Okay, so 8mm or 12mm. I'm inclined to do 8mm actually, now that we've got the smaller eye and off to the side. But you guys get to vote. We're gonna do another vote. What size iris? 8mm, 12mm. Okay, now you guys are voting on that. Again, here's a good look at it. Up to the side, boom. We're definitely gonna go off to the side like that. We got 8mm. We got 12mm. I'm inclined to do the 8, but it is good with the 12. Honestly, I'd be happy with either. While you guys are voting on that, let's do another round of decreasing for the volcano itself. So we're on another round of decreasing, so that means we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do 6 single crochets and then an invisible decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yes, and then invisible decrease, and then we'll repeat that 6 times total. And that should bring us down. Now we should have 42 stitches around. 3, 5, 6. Now, what I'd really like to do is get to the brim of the volcano before the end of the live stream. That'd be nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then invisible decrease. One, 2, 6, invisible decrease. Ooh, it's a close call between the iris. If it's this close, I'm going to make the final decision. Four. Five, 6, and then invisible decrease. We can't forget that we also definitely want it to have like the holes in it, you know, so that we can tighten it closed fully. So right now it looks like that. We're going about right there. So we're actually running out of space. Maybe we don't want to decrease it down much more. I mean, we'll do one more decrease, but after that, I think we'll do the holes. Because we want it to be able to, you know, tighten. Okay, so we're gonna do, now we're gonna, oops, wrong crochet hook. Now we're gonna do 3 rounds of single crochets. Jimbo wants to say hi, and I will allow him to say hi before the end of the live stream. Don't let me forget. Can you hear him? I don't think you can, but maybe. Oh, how do I feel about the Zelda announcement? I'm so excited. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited. May? I wish it was sooner. Very cool. It looks so cool. But I do have to admit, I was really, really excited to hear that they announced Pikmin 4. I was like, it was very cool. I've been waiting for Pikmin 4 for a long time, so I'm very, very excited for that. You can hear him? That's funny. He'll come say hi soon. Let's see. Do we want to decrease it much more? Let's go ahead. Let's see how many dinosaurs we can fill this with. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We'll go with just all small dinosaurs. 4. Pterodactyl. 5. Oops. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10, 11, 12. We got 12. And I still got a little bit more room. And I like that it makes it all bumpy. It's pretty good. Stands up straight. And then the eyes would be... Oh, by the way, let's choose the iris now. Oh, it was such a close vote. I might still do small then because it was such a close vote, and I think my vote goes towards small, but we'll see. So we're gonna go like that. But I don't know. And like this. Well, the big looks good too, though, actually. It really does. And then the little mouth. Yeah, exactly. See, Casey? It's exactly like a real volcano, filled with dinosaurs. Everybody goes, ooh, where did all the dinosaurs go? They just went into volcanoes. That's science. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what science is. Okay, let's switch this. So we're going like that, huh? Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Alright. We'll keep crocheting it while it's got the dinos in it. Let's see how that works. We need, we did a round. Okay, so now we need 2 more rounds of single crochets. I don't... Yeah, and then one more round of decreasing, and then the holes, and then single crochet rounds, and then we'll do lava over it. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 2 more rounds of single crochets here. Both? You want one big, one small? That's kind of funny. That might be kind of silly. I mean, it fits a pretty good amount of dinosaurs in here. Like, that's a lot. That's a pretty good amount. 2 big handfuls of dinos. Okay. A couple more rounds here, and then I'm going to call it for today. We're going to get to the next decrease. Well, we might do the holes. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see how we do the volcano lava stuff. I have an idea of how it will work, but I'm never sure if it's going to work until it does. Hey, Autumn, welcome to the stream. Okay, one more round of single crochets. And then we'll do our next round of decreasing. So we did 3 rounds of single crochets in a row after our last decrease. And then I might also end up doing the strap, like well, we'll talk about that later. Will there be a pattern for this when you're done? Yes, there will. I think we're going to put it on at clubcrochet.com/volcano after the pattern is finished. But there definitely will be a pattern for this after we're done. Man, I want new glasses so bad. I feel so like these ones just keep falling off my face. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you how I broke them. How I broke these glasses, I literally was just cleaning my glasses. I was just cleaning them like I'm gonna be very gentle with it. But I was just cleaning them like this. And then they snapped in half. And I was like, what the heck? And then I was just blind for the rest of the trip. One. Okay, now I'm doing my, now I'm doing a round of decreasing. So I'm going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 single crochets and then an invisible decrease. And this is going to be our, yeah, that's big enough for a dinosaur to fit in. That's the important thing. Superhuman strength. And then we're going to repeat that 6 times around. So 5 single crochets and then a decrease 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then invisible decrease. 2, 3, 4, decrease. Three, 4, 5. Okay, one more round. Yes, glasses are expensive. I bought 2 pairs. I haven't bought a pair of glasses since I think like 2017, maybe. So it's been a long time. So I bought 2. I was like, you know what? It'd be nice to have a spare just in case mine break again. But I don't know if they're going to be here in time for the wedding, so here's hoping. Okay, that's pretty good for volcano size. So next we're going to do, I mean, we're still going to get it about that high, but we need to do our round of holes for the straps. So we're going to do for this last few rounds is we're going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna chain 1. I'm gonna skip a stitch and then do it again. So 5 single crochets, chain 1, skip a stitch, and all the way around. Boop. See? So it's gonna create this little hole. See that little hole right there? It's a very tiny hole, but it'll be just big enough so that you can fit the strap through it. 5 single crochets and then a chain 1, skip a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1, skip a stitch. 1, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, skip a stitch. 1, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, skip 1, 2, 4, 5, chain 1, skip a stitch. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to chain 1 and we're going to skip that last stitch. Okay. When does the live stream end? In just a few minutes, actually. We're almost to the end. I just want to do a couple more rounds. Okay, for this next round, we're just going to do a single crochet into every stitch. When you get to the chain space right here, you're going to crochet into the chain space itself, not the chain. So we're going to skip a stitch right there for our last stitch. And now we're just going to do a single crochet in every stitch around. And I'll show you when I get to this first chain. Okay, so here's the first chain right here. We're not going to work into the chain. We're going to work into the hole like that. Okay, so that it keeps the hole there. See what I mean? See my finger through it? And we're just going to do that all the way around. Four, 5, and then straight into the hole like that. Into the hole. Just about done though for today. And this is going to be great because when we get to the next live stream, we can start working on our lava, which should be pretty fun. I got a cool idea for how it's going to work. I think you're going to like it. Okay. Just about at the end of this round. And then, should we do one more round of single crochets? Maybe. Let's try. Let's see what this looks like. Boom. All right, and that'll be the end of that round. It's pretty good. Nice big volcano. Here's our eyes. I might just like sew the eye in, not on, but in to the body. Or we'll look at it from this side. You know what? Let's just do that actually. So we're not sewing this on just yet. We will sew it on probably in the start of next live stream. But we'll just sew it in just to see what it looks like. You know? Ooh. That was a loud ding. John Cozart just texted me. That's cool. All right. We're going to pull it tighter. Pull the string right there. Pull that nice and tight. Okay. That's what one eye will look like. And we'll do the other one on the other side. So the other one will go like over here somewhere. Like that. Right there. Yeah, right here is fine. See how that looks. We'll go like this. See how that looks. All right. So kind of like that. And then we'll do the mouth on it. And next live stream we'll add we'll do the lava. I think it looks pretty great though. Pretty good, right? Okay. Well, let's go get Jimbo to say bye. Oopsies. There we go. We'll put it right here for right now. I'll get a picture of that in a sec. Let's get Jimbo. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Say hi. We're going to say hi. Here, we're going to change it. Wait. Ah, hold on. Say hi. Say, thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, hi, Phoebe. Phoebe's here. You want to see Phoebe? Come here, Phoebes. Come here. Come here, Phoebe. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh. This is Phoebe. Say hi, Phoebe. Say hi. Phoebe doesn't talk as much. Phoebe's very cute, very sweet, and also doesn't like being held as much. But she's just a little baby. Hold on, Jimbo. I'm giving Phoebe some attention. Jimbo doesn't like it when Phoebe gets all the attention. Alright. Well, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, what a surprise. I know, right? Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back next Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Can you say that? Repeat it for them. Yeah? Say it again. You hear that? 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time next Thursday. We're going to be finishing up our volcano. Here's what it looks like so far. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Quick shout out to all the people that have supported today. Thank you so much to everybody that helps support this channel and everybody who's liked the video. If you haven't yet, please like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll be back next Thursday. Hi, buddy. This is what I have to deal with all the time. All the time. There's nothing that helps it. He just meows all the time. Yeah, huh? He's like, no, I don't. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all your patience as well. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next Thursday. And yeah, if this video gets 250 likes, we'll also be doing a live or a giveaway. Okay. All right, we gotta go. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Jimbo. Yeah. Tell him to hang up. No, tell them to hang up first. No, them. No, we want them to hang up before we hang up. No. Them first and then us. No, okay. No, you hang up. Say, no, you hang up. Bye, guys.